back to my channel. So today's video is my everyday makeup look. This is my go-to makeup look for whenever I feel like wearing makeup and I don't feel like wearing a full glam or want to go all out. It's very light, kind of natural, minimalistic, yet dewy and glowy. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Benefit Brow, and I'm in the shade 5, and I'm going to take an angled brush. This is a Morphe M160 1/16 brush. I'm just going to open my brow and then dip my brush into it and start by outlining the shape of my eyebrow. And when I get the shape that I want, I just take a spoolie brush. This is just from Luxie, and then just brush out and make sure my eyebrows are nice and blended. And next, I like to work my eyes. So I just take a little bit of Morphe eyelid primer and prime my lids first before starting on the eyeshadow. Sometimes I wear eyeshadow, sometimes I don't, but for the sake of today's tutorial, I'm going to. So I use my favorite eyeshadow palette. This is the Natasha Denona Mini Retro. I've done a few tutorials with this one already, and then I'm just going to take a Morphe E23 fluffy blending brush and go into the shade Vintage Taupe, which is this matte brown, and just take this and work this all over the crease. And then I will just take a flat shading brush and dip into the shade Pixie and put this all over my lid. I don't always wear eyeshadow with my everyday look, but if I do, it's usually a glowy, shimmery look like this. Very minimalist, very easy to do, and very quick. Next, I'm going to start working my face, so I'm just going to take a little bit of the Professional primer and put this over my T-zone and any other problem areas I have with pores. And next I'll work foundation. So I like to use the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus cream, and I'm in the shade Fair. I just like this because it's SPF and it's medium to light and buildable coverage. So I just take a pump and a half usually, and then a beauty blender and start working this in. And then I work my nose last, just because my nose has a tendency to get cakey with a lot of products, so I just like to put as little as possible and usually what's left over. Make sure everything looks good and blended. And then I'll go into concealer. I'm using the Rare Beauty currently, and I'm in the shade 170W, and I will put this beneath my eyes and on any other problem areas on my face. I'm breaking out a little bit on my cheeks. And then I always try and bake my face a little bit, even if it's just an everyday look, just because I have the tendency to crease around my eyes and my nose. So just got some Laura Mercier loose setting powder and taking on my beauty blender and just kind of stamp it in beneath my eye and around my nose. And then to set the rest of my face, I take a large powder brush. This is Morphe E41, swirl around the powder a little bit, tap off the excess, and just kind of stamp this all over the rest of my face. And then while my under eye is baking, I will work on some bronzer. I take a Morphe R2 and Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I will bronze my cheeks, my forehead, and my nose. So just starting out with my forehead. I don't use a ton of pressure either, just so the color diffuses nicely. And I push it into my hairline too, so it looks a bit more natural. And then almost forgot about the jawline. And then for my nose, I will take a fluffy shading brush. This is a Luxie large shader. Just dip lightly into the bronzer, swirl on my mirror so it's embedded in the bristles, and then kind of go down the sides of my nose. Okay, this looks very harsh right now, but I promise we'll blend it out when we come back to sweep the bake off. But I'll work out my blush next. So I'm taking the Cover FX Monochromatic Blush Duo, and I'm the shade Soft Peach, which is my absolute favorite. And I usually just take the matte shade of the two, tap it on an angled brush. This is an old brush from Walmart from like years ago, and put it on my cheeks. And next I will sweep the bake off. This is a Morphe M536 eye bullet brush, and this will also kind of help just make sure the blush looks more natural and blended. And then I will also go in and blend out my nose contour. That looks a lot better. And then for highlighter, I like to take Lunch Money from Colourpop. This is Super Shock Cheek. This is my absolute go-to for every day and light makeup looks. And then I'll just take the end of my beauty blender, swirl it in, and use it to kind of tap on the high points of my cheeks. And this gives a nice diffused look. Then I will also take some down the center of my nose as well. At the tip too. And then some on the forehead. And then if it looks harsh, you can also just take any other side of the beauty blender and make sure it's blended out. So that looks pretty good for the face. And then I'll just set my face with setting spray. This is just the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Comes in nice aerosol spray. And we'll wait for this to dry. Fan myself a little bit. Okay, and then to finish off the eyes, I don't apply any false lashes, just literally eyelash curler and then waterproof mascara because my lashes will not hold a curl without either. Just gonna curl my lashes first. And then I'll put a few coats of my favorite mascara currently, the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise in waterproof. Oh, and I almost forgot, I also like to pop some of the Super Shock Cheek in my inner corner, just so I look more awake and alert. And sometimes I'll put a little bit beneath my brow. And then I'll also set my brows into place with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade Gel. Just kind of brush it in. This really helps because I have sparse eyebrows and my hairs go all over the place, so I can get them to the shape that I like. And then I'll finish off with lips. I just like to wear just a regular lipstick, no matte liquid lipstick. This is a Lippie stick from Colourpop in my absolute favorite shade, Cookie. I wear this on a lot of videos, so I just put this on. I definitely do like lipstick or lippy stick a bit more than a liquid lipstick on an everyday basis, just because I feel like lipstick is a bit more forgiving than liquid lipstick because liquid lipstick sets pretty quick and you can still kind of adjust your regular lipstick more easily than a liquid lipstick. And then I will top it off with some gloss. This is the Persona Cosmetics Honey Gloss, an absolute gorgeous peach shade with shimmer. Alright, this is it for my everyday makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. As you can see, it's a very light, dewy, fresh, minimalistic kind of makeup look. Perfect for my everyday and super easy to do. If you guys have an everyday makeup routine, please let me know what are your absolute favorite products that you wear on a daily basis in the comments below. And please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the bell for post notifications. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Valentina and I upload 2 to 3 times a week. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone.